Hmm.
Okay, yeah, we're back now. We had there's the stream
Okay,
just
good.
got cut off for a second. Are you so yeah, we wanted to go over that. Yeah, Chicago it's I know I saw like some lightning just before the stream and I knew we were gonna have some problems. I'm just gonna take the second to say if you're watching you should follow this channel. I'm on Twitter, William Cheer, and David is David_Laskey. Um,
Yep.
so that kind of goes over. I think we might. Uh, yeah, I don't know if we'll have a chance to do too much off and on and off. So David said it took him about a week, and I've made a lot of windows, and each of these were previous to this tool, just like a huge pain in the butt to make together. Like I'll make these and then come back around and then realize, oh, actually, this should have been a little bit shorter. And yes, this stream will be archived on YouTube. There's always the problem of, or it's like I make the whole thing and I'm like, well, I'd like this part to be a little bit bigger. And the problem was it's like for this, I'd have to make this tiny change, and to make that change would easily be half an hour of tedium. So it was like I would just not do that. Whereas right now, it really, it's like I can just make the changes here inside Photoshop. So I really love this tool because it's such a huge difference in terms of how tedious and time consuming it was before, and how now it's like so easy, so quick to iterate, so fast, and the tool is so like so elegant. It's like Control-Shift-W, and you just open up the it opens up. I choose the window, and then it generates it, and it names it, and it makes it a prefab, and then we can bring it into the scene and start using it. And so
Yeah, and I think one part of tools that's super valuable too is like I'm sure it's really like it can kill your creative process if like making your game isn't fun. Like if you don't enjoy making your game too, like that's going to weigh down on you.
Yeah.
And the process sucks. So like if your tool empowers you even to just have more fun making your game, then it's worth making. Because especially like if it's especially content heavy and like level design heavy, like your game is, like you're going to be spending most of your time making this stuff. And so why not enjoy it too? Like, like make that process as good as possible.
Yeah, and that's sort of we were basically currently where we are in the game is going from pre-production to production, and so there wasn't a whole lot of level design these last few months, but it was like this is World 001, which is the opening level, and we were basically like, okay, let's look at this and just where are all the bottlenecks? How can we make this better? Because also a big part of this game is that it's so modular in its design that like if we can get things working here, we know that they're going to, that step is going to carry on over. So we won't get to it too much today, but again, like some of the other tools that David, so inside Relativity, you can see these are all basically a bunch of stuff that most of it David made. I've made a few myself. I sort of got to learn as we work together. I think some of these are from Chris as well.
Yeah, there's a few straggled in there.
Yeah, so I just want to give a quick preview. I think we'll do more tools on another day, but like
sure. And
go on.
Oh, I was gonna say I'd be happy if there's like I know half my time basically was lost to like the weather, but if you ever want me to come back and talk more,
this is unexpected. We might do it, I think, in an afternoon, just because I know a lot of people in the UK wanted to see it, but couldn't. It's like 3 in the morning right now, but like we've got this again. Trees also used to take a really long time to make, and I'm not sure if this is this working?
The tree generator?
Did I make a tree? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, so there we go. We made a tree. Right, again, using this tool, this again would take a little bit longer, but now we can basically generate. So we got tree generator.
Ooh, we didn't talk any optimization stuff either.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know if we'll have too much. Just because.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking we'd end the stream anyway at 9:30, and
Okay.
But I'm just kind of what else is there to talk about with tools? I don't know if people
Tools?
have any questions from the chat about
Yeah, are there any specific questions at all?
the window generator. You know,
Could you even talk about like the optimized scene generator? Like,
oh yeah,
I don't
so
know if
like
that's even. It's kind of a simple one. I would probably be able to squeeze that one in if you want to talk about that.
yeah, like we had to do a lot of mesh merging.
Yeah.
And previously
Yeah,
I was
like
using ProBuilder's merge function, which is great, but it always had this like where I knew if I used too many objects together, it would end up crashing, and it was always a bit of a gamble. I mean, eventually I just got really good at saving the scene, saving the project like before
Yeah.
I used merge. But there were definitely a few times when I like had built out a whole ton of stuff and then forgot to save and then hit merge and I was like, oh crap, like totally. Trinket Tom asks, what is the biggest window you've generated so far? I guess we can see if we just open up
that folder you have.
that folder. I don't.
Oh man, do you have the question mark cube still, or the question mark window?
I don't have the. I have this one.
Okay. So okay, the funniest side effect of that window is let me see if it'll work in here. Because if you give it a texture it can't understand, Unity.
Oh.
Can you see my window? Can you see my window?
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Let me see if I have like a bad file for it. Basically, like, let me try to open up.
That's it. I remember that. Yeah, that's why I don't have it, right? Because I don't. It's not a.
Yeah. Let me see if I just have like a garbage file that it can't understand. Pictures. Let me just give it like a text file. Or it's looking for a PNG. Or I'll do all files. What is all this crap? Sure, I don't even know what this is. Did that work? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
So what it'll do is Unity has a default texture that's just it's a white. It's basically just a question mark. It's a white square texture with a red question mark. And technically, if it can't understand like a texture or something like that, or there's a missing reference, like if you try to ever in Unity like stream textures from online and you download one and it comes through invalid or something, this is what it will return. And technically, the window generator is still receiving a texture. Like Unity still passes this through. And so it still generates a window out of this question mark texture, even if it's a bad file. So yeah, that was a funny side effect that was in there.
OFX360 has a question. There are so many windows, and it looks like there are a ton of separate objects. Is the draw calls and overdraw nuts for this game, especially since this game is infinitely repeating?
The overdraw. Sure. Yes. So if we let me do it quick, and we could talk about this more another day. So this is what I was going to talk about. Let's look at the game. Like, do you mind if I just show the difference in stats between the unoptimized scene and the optimized scene?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So Unity has a stats window. I don't always trust this, but it's pretty good at telling you like a quick set of draw calls and stuff. Like, I don't necessarily trust it for frame rate all the time, but like I don't know. It's iffy, but basically it tells you how many draw calls and batches and stuff you have. Whoa.
Oh.
So, and I think this is I need to set the world wrap back to normal. I have it set to that
The 200.
shorter value. Yeah, which looks really cool. So let's see. So if you can see, watch the batches and the set pass calls. So set pass is like draw calls.
For those of you that can't read it, so I see batches right now is 1166, 1166, and set pass calls that's 443. Okay.
Yeah. So if like, and there's like, for those also developers who are curious, one of the technical challenges that I have here is like, or that we have to overcome is if you like, oh, maybe we could use a lanyard, like, you know, stuff like that. The problem is the player is going to be able to come outside and look at this level from all angles.
Yeah, so we have like a lot of
like even,
yeah. So your voice is breaking up
like,
a bit.
I mean, and you can LOD, like we can probably even do some more.
Looks like David's internet is, hey, N13P4N. Ah, we're just getting to the good stuff. So anyway, we'll see if David can come back and we'll talk about that, and then I think what we'll do is we'll wrap up the stream for tonight, just because seem to be having a lot of internet problems. The co-op space is internet is toast. It was just getting more good. Yeah, let me see if he's texting me. This is so. Can I send some of that strong over to SF? We could use the water. If I had the power, I would. Yeah, I want you guys to get more. I am going to San Francisco next month for a PlayStation experience, so maybe some of that rain will go with me. So give it a few more minutes, see if David comes on. Otherwise, we will save this to another day. In the meantime, do you guys have any questions? Maybe I might be able to answer some of them. Okay. Well, you know what? We will. That the cliffhanger. All right, I think David has lost his internet connection, so he tells everyone he's sorry. So how do we pull off the infinity look? There's kind of a lot of stuff. I mean, we are sort of generating quite a bit of meshes. We are going to save that because I do have something coming up at 9:30 for me, but. Yeah, so unlike usually, we're going to end the stream on a bit of a cliffhanger. We'll have David back on again, talk about more tools optimization. And I also do regular streaming, kind of impromptu streams pretty frequently. So anyway, thank you guys all for coming to check this out. This Friday. Hold on a second. This Friday we will have a Brian Gale will be a guest on the stream talking about induction. Now Brian is actually based in the UK, so he is staying up way past his bedtime. It's going to be like 2:30 in the morning for him. But this is a puzzle game about time travel and paradox. So. Yeah, we're gonna be checking this out on Friday, 8:30 p.m. We're gonna be talking to Brian Gale, playing Induction. I haven't played it before. But I've heard a lot of really great things about it. I think this game looks very beautiful, also very interesting. So hopefully you guys can make it. And Yeah, and David is on Twitter, David Laskey, and I'm on Twitter as well. So let's wrap this up, and then we'll go to the outro. And thank you all for joining us. And yeah, if you're new, you should follow this channel. And I keep saying that just because, like, I think you have to be a certain number of followers before Twitch will let viewers change the quality setting. And I've just had a lot of people complain to me about, you know, the stream stuttering for them. So, all right, thanks, guys.